Oh, hello. I'm... Hello, hello. Sound to me know that I'm alive. Audio. Hello, hello. Sound... Yes, I am alive. Okay, we're good. I need to put something in. Yeah, if the stream just goes out, then I'm not gonna try again. Because it's still somewhat of a chaotic scene. And my roommates were correct about the tree falling over, by the way. It really did fall over across the road. There's like 2 whole trees across the entire road. Some guy had to take a chainsaw and chop it up and clean it up. Yeah, if you hear a chainsaw, then, well, that's what's going on. They're still out there working on it. Anyway, the game's gonna begin in 5 minutes. Did your house get damaged? Surprisingly, no, it did not. The only real damage came from water, but we already had backup water stored away, so we're all good. They might have caused a few scratches on the car outside, though. But I haven't gone out to look. At least not over there. I've been working on the backyard. Yeah. Dorian, though, I still don't have a casualty report. Still waiting to hear on that if we ever get that. Game begins and according to my time it says 3 minutes. I'm gonna have to get a timer started. Why do Yetis look so cute? You know, that would be interesting if we played a Far Cry game and we were actually able to use a Yeti as a pet. It'd be our companion. I suppose there's mods that you could use to do that. People could probably install a mod that allows that to happen, but... I'll imagine if it was legit, though. That would be so awesome if we could have a Yeti as a companion. Though I suppose they wouldn't be able to fit in the smaller tunnels. That would be like the other... I suppose there's pros and cons to companions, and the con for Yeti is they're not going inside any buildings. So if you have a mission that has to take place inside of a building, it wouldn't be able to go in. Still, that would be an awesome concept if we had a Yeti as a companion. Maybe Far Cry 6 we can. Maybe Far Cry 6 will be able to. 2 minutes and till the game starts. Just gonna put on random clothes like I always do. Oh, this time I'm wearing army pants with a random handkerchief. Yeah, I would love to have a Yeti as a companion. We have a bear already as a companion, and we have a dog, and we have a cougar. When will Far Cry 6 release? I actually don't know. I haven't been keeping up to date on that, but I'm hoping that if Far Cry, when it does come out, I'm hoping that it will be out for the next generation console and not PS4. That way there's more stuff to work with. They'll be able to re-add destructible buildings like they did in Far Cry 4. I kind of understand why they took it out for Far Cry 5. I mean, and in Far Cry 4, things were not loading all correctly. You couldn't see everything. They only put a certain amount on screen. So that's probably one of the reasons why they took it out. So I'm hoping Far Cry 6 will actually be for next generation console. Oh, less than 30 seconds and the game begins. Suppose I better get highlighted. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! How many maps can I do within 1 hour? King of the World, awesome. I already see jump higher in effect. Oh, and it's an assault game. Okay, well, we got one of these maps. Infinite ammo's turned on, though, so if I get a hold of a good weapon, it's going to be awesome. Oh, sorry, I'm not reading the modifiers correctly. Let me try that again. Gameplay modifiers. Jump higher. Modified gravity. No fall damage. Infinite ammo. No explosive damage. Highlight NPC. Reckless drive. My god, that's so many modifiers. That's way more than what you ever need. Oh, whoa, whoa. I just started off parachuting. I immediately began parachuting, like, right away. So, there are people firing rockets at everyone. Let's see what I got. I got incendiary ammo. Just gonna blow these guys up right away. There. I don't really care much about the alien, but I suppose it'll be good to have the companions alive to help me kill the other guys faster. Let's get rid of this alien if we can. So I don't think it's gonna help me. Well, if they get the rocket launcher, then that will take care of the work for me. Are all of those guys Rocketeers on my team? They must be. Well, this gun's a little bit faster than a rocket launcher, so I'll just stick with this. As long as it one-shots, it's still good enough. Oh, I've been poisoned? The hell? Oh, it's a skunk. Weird. I'm stuck in the air. I am stuck in this air and I cannot move. Well, I can't go down. Hi, you tops. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna remind everybody, if I suddenly go out, like if my stream dies, assume that I'm not coming back. Because it's still a chaotic day. Still doing a lot of cleanup outdoors. Have you ever met Sam Plays? Actually, I finally found that channel last week. The very first time. I didn't know about them for all this time. As for meeting them, not really, no. I've had one exchange with them online, just in a YouTube comment, but I don't think that really counts. These guys are throwing random knives at me. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother picking up one of those rocket launchers. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Yeah, I wish I'd known about them a lot sooner. I could have been directing those that wanted Xbox requests to him much earlier. Why aren't these hitting? Okay, well, I suppose that's the other side to this grenade launcher. The radius is not as big. Plus, I believe there's only a certain amount of flame effects that could be on screen at once. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to do a makeup stream tomorrow. It's really just covering the maps that I didn't cover today. And I guess covering some maps tomorrow, maybe. But it's gonna be more about the ones that I missed today. Right after I'd finished doing all the Revengestream stuff, I'm gonna have to go back outside and start doing more work. Bye, watching means time's gonna watch. I can't, that's too much. Alright. Got him. Where's that last dude? Oh, he's all the way out there. He didn't spawn until the last guy died. I will get him eventually. There we go. One map complete. I got really no words about that. No comment. Let's see if I can try and beat my high score of 5. My current high score for time trial is 5. And I'll be happy if I surpass that. I tried to surpass it last week. I only got 4. Ended up getting stuck on one map. Eventually that one map will come and roadblock everything. Yeah, it's like a whole different feeling than time trial versus... No time to look at my loadout. It's a whole different feeling, time trial versus the Arcade Hero Challenge, because during the time trial you can die as many times as you want. Oh, please tell me that these are not the targets. Oh, come on! Oh, come on! Do I at least have infinite ammo? No, I don't have infinite ammo. Please, no. And the gun doesn't turn. The gun won't turn. This might already be a losing battle. Especially if these are Blood Dragon hard. Okay, well there are waypoints on there. They might actually have some kind of tool to help me. Oh. They're gonna give me ammo. Do I have piercing ammo? No, I don't. Well, I hope this is doable. Judging by the fact that these guys aren't dying, I'm guessing they are Blood Dragon hards. Did people know how tanky these things are? Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. Yeah, these things are like have the second highest HP in the game. Hi, Stealth Perfectionist. Dude, I've just been firing at the same one now for a while. That's how tanky they are. Oh, they hit me. There's gotta be something else that I can use. Oh, I got bombs now. Okay, this will speed things up. Hopefully the bombs spawn back. Even if you shoot their weak spot, it still doesn't do much damage. No! The bomb's come back. Okay, there's hope. There is hope now. I don't have to stand here doing a grind fest. Now screw it. Just leave it. AoE damage for the win. I just threw a grenade at myself. Okay. Because the bomb spawned back, I can just spam this over and over again. So this gun's now pretty much useless at this point. Oh, they got infinite armor too. Oh, look at this. I wonder how much damage this does. No, I'll just do bombs, because at least I can AoE. I think I just blew myself up. Which is weird, because I threw the thing, like, very far. Okay. Shoot. Oh, it's a remote bomb, that's why. I was just spamming the button. I blew myself up not realizing it was a remote. I was throwing proxy bombs. before, so... Stop running away! I'm out of bombs. I'm guessing that my soldier ally guys, they infinitely spawn. So it kind of feels like somebody just made this for funsies. They wanted to just make this as a chaotic type map. Oh, I just blew up my party member. Yep. They're all blood dragons. And they're probably all bounty targets too. Oh, I just friendly fired. I mean, this is just out of control, man. There, I got one. Oh, that's proxy. Oops. Need that back then. Let's take that back, and I'll go after this one that's all alone in the forest. Oh, that one went down much quicker. I guess they're all not the blood dragon hard. There must be some easies. Did I seriously just blow myself up? God dang it! That was a remote bomb. Oh. And for anyone that doesn't know, even if you shoot the blood dragon's great spot, they still take a hell of a lot of damage. They're very tanky. I must have placed a bomb somewhere at my foot because it just immediately went past the health gate. It's easy to kill because the one ran away from before you. Yeah, that is. I agree. This is definitely a classic death. No need to look at the loadouts.
Bounty hunt.
Okay, start with grenades. Oh, actually, I'm gonna try and get their attention. I'm guessing that the creators set the NPCs to infinitely spawn because if you try doing this on your own, it's gonna be insanely hard. Even if with this cover, because the laser thing will just hit you with splash damage. Okay, I gotta watch what I throw. Okay, it's proxies. Still proxy. Oops. Whoa, that was close. Oh, that's what killed me. When I threw a remote bomb, it blew up this car. This car is what is the finishing blow. I'm gonna get rid of it right now in case I make that mistake again. Even though that means my allies won't have as many things to work with. Well, let's face it, they're all gonna die in 2 hits anyway. Let's get rid of the remote bombs first. Whoa, the rocket launcher actually knocked one down. I've never seen that before. I've never seen a blood dragon fall down. According to Utops, if you take a full hit, a direct hit from that laser attack from a blood dragon hard, you lose all of your body armor and half your health. At least that's what he told me when we were testing it. Also, the blood dragon easies do less damage. Basically, the hard versions are a big scale upwards. Oh, my ally just got him. Ooh, AoE damage time. Just hit both of them. I'm gonna run back and pick up that armor. Oh yeah, of course I shot him just to get him out of the way. Okay, got body armor now. At least I think so. Nope. I guess I didn't pick it up. Well, it's fine. 5 enemies. Only one more left. God dang it, I thought that was the one that just died. Running away, because I don't want to get zapped by that thing. Let my allies take care of it for me. Okay, now I have body armor. Everything's okay. Let's go take care of this last dragon. Which my allies seem to have started to ignore now. There we go. All done. I do wonder now if you could throw a bomb, and if it's on their weak spot, if you actually get that bonus damage. Okay, this is a weird thing to climb. You can't actually climb up. Oh, maybe you have to climb from inside. There's a ladder there. Let's try this one. So this one will go all the way to the top. Yep, okay, we're good. So that's 2 maps done.
You win.
Despite how grindy that mission was, that was actually okay. It seemed okay, but I think it's just because of the allies that were there. Even still, I can't really fully support that one because I didn't actually get a chance to take a look around the map. We don't know how much we can explore that map, but they left it wide open, and that's gonna be disappointing. Anyway, let's go on. We'll just move on. An outpost this time. First Blood. Oh, it looks like it's one of the new ones, too, because it's only been played 18 times. Awesome. The display picture does look really good. Yeah, the display picture's nice. No time to look at the loadouts, just go.
Outpost.
I'll go with this and hope that it's enough. Oh, there was a car that would take me there quicker. Okay, let's do that. Oh, I got a silent shotgun and a one-hit kill sniper. Why is there handcuffs hanging from the window? From like, do you guys see the handcuffs that are just hanging there? That is just weird. Oh, this map back here, it might be pretty good. Crap. Okay, well, let's see how many alarms there are. 4 alarms, dang it. Well, depending how this goes, it might just be faster to restart. Okay, no, I'll play this. If it was gonna go over like 100 enemies, then I would have just hit the restart button. I can deal with 31, it's not too bad. I wonder if they'll start summoning more difficult enemies now that I've been spotted. Oh, the building caught fire. get rid of all this then. Yep, the building caught fire. Oh my god, the recoil on this gun. It doesn't hold straight no matter how you try to aim this. It's one of those mid-range guns, you can't use it for long-range combat. I forgot about the one-hit kill sniper. Oh. Damn, it's a slow fire one. I thought it was the fast one. Okay, let's get out of here. I'm gonna do this. And they can follow me if they choose to, or I will sneak up behind them. Never mind, they won't be able to follow me. They can't walk up a steep hill like that. Oh, you made it just in time. This is the map number 3. The time trial is on right now. Okay, because I know they're going to flank me soon. I'm going to move. One of them went into dying, and I didn't do anything. So either they fell off a cliff, or there's a hostile animal up there. Oh, that's a dead end. Do I have incendiary shotgun? No, I don't. No incendiaries. There's still that rocket launcher guy out there somewhere. Oh, a faster firing one! Yes! Why are they not helping their friend? Hello there, Eric. Nice to see you again. Eric! There's a small chance the stream could go out in the middle of the game. If it does, assume that I am not coming back, because it's still unknown if I'm able to keep the power. Still a chaotic day. Oh, sure, duck now. Yeah, Dorian did a lot of damage. I'm still waiting to hear what the casualty report is. And yeah, Dorian was the one that the region that I'm in was hit by. Oh, they blew up an ammo stash. They still haven't helped their friend that's over there. They don't care. They find that I'm more important to fight. Oh, got rid of the rocket dude. I got no first aids now, so I'm gonna have to actually take advantage of that health regen. Three enemies left. Oh, he's indoors. The hell? I was firing a shotgun, right? Not a grenade launcher? Weird. I'm still alive though. I lived. What the? Oh, no wonder they couldn't help their friend.
Awesome.
Yeah, outside it's a mess out there. There's like, I'm gonna get that like by the way. Yeah, it's a mess because there's like debris everywhere. Trees, sticks, leaves. It's all over the place. Okay. Not really the best display picture. Oh no, there's no co-op today, because after I finish the time trial, I'm gonna handle the revenge streams, and then after that, I have to immediately go. Because there's still a lot of work that has to be done outdoors. Oh, this is Journey. I entered in thinking that it was something else. So right now the mission is just trying to figure out how to get out of here. Yeah, go ahead and shoot me. I'm just still trying to figure out how to get out. Oh, I see the way out now. I see the way out. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, so it's one of those things. There's too much of an enemy spam to bolt through. Yeah, outside, it's nasty. There's two whole big trees in the middle of the road. I don't hear the chainsaw going, so I guess they finished their work out there. There's the neighbors are out there chopping the trees and getting them off the road. Okay, so if I move fast enough on this mission, I actually might be able to bolt through because of the invincibility frames, now that I know exactly where to go. Though I still have suspicion that it won't be enough, and that I'll still have to do a gunfight with a few of them anyway. So that is a very closed area. This is how you should make your journeys, guys. Close off the or make it a small area. That way it's harder for people to run away. See, I got opening invincibility frames. I got knocked down. I got knocked down there. If I hadn't gotten knocked down, I would have been able to heal that part in time and made it through. So it looks like there is some gunfights that I'm gonna have to do there. Of course, there's those guys that are right outside. My next question will be, are they on control zones? Okay, so I'm gonna have to shoot a few just before I can actually bolt for it. Oh hell, I'm always a little confused at first. Oh shoot, there's no cover. This gun doesn't kill in one blow, you have to shoot him like 3 times. There was a rainstorm one day in which destroyed the electricity lines outside home where they were hanging from the... Yep. I can see that happening. Okay, let's... There's a good chance that this creator put some even more enemies up ahead. So I'm kind of nervous on bolting through. I am going to try and run through, but not right now. I need to clear it a little bit more. The ones behind me aren't coming inside, but I think it just might be the object that's in the way that's preventing them from wanting to enter. Oh, infinite ammo? Why aren't I using piercing ammo? Fallout 4, that's a good game. I had a lot of fun with that game back in the day. Nope, couldn't bolt. Can't bolt. Okay, so I'm gonna have to fight a few I will have to kill them. At least the enemies that are behind me won't follow. Anyway, yeah, Fallout 4, I played that a lot back in the day. I'm kind of standing in question, though, of why Fallout 4 players, or why Fallout players didn't like the customization in terms of being able to build your own buildings. It's like the first game. The first game where you can actually build your own settlements. Skyrim doesn't even let you do that. The closest they can do is let you buy your own house, and that's it. You can install the DLC, but you can't choose where you want to put the house. You can't really choose what you want in the house either. It's just preset purchases. So I'm kind of questioning why people didn't really like the customization of Fallout 4. It's still more freedom than many of the other games have provided. These guys are not making it easy. Right. How some of it might have been mandatory to build. If you're with the Minutemen faction, then you have to build. You have to build the settlements. Shoot. Okay. Now I know. This mission, there's no bolting at all. Everything will have to be shot because the enemies are just too tough. This creator knew exactly what they were doing. Preston Garvey, oh man. One of the most annoying companions ever. I mean, he has good intentions. You gotta admire him for that, but it's just impossible to have him around because every time you talk to him, he gives you a quest. That part is just annoying. So no matter what, I'm gonna have to spend all of my armor just to get through this part. Let's go ahead and take one of their guns. Shoot. Oh! I didn't even see that guy. I was wondering why I was getting shot. Anyway. Yeah, Preston just keeps talking to you all the time or giving you quests. That makes it difficult to have him as a companion. My favorite companions to have around were Deacon and Kate. Both Deacon and Kate were my favorites. Oh, and McCready was pretty fun to have around too. The ones I disliked for companions, just Preston only because, well, not just Preston. Preston because of the quest giving. If it wasn't for that, he'd be okay. And the other companion I dislike is Strong, which is the super mutant. It's nearly impossible to do anything fun around him because he dislikes everything. You can't rob safes, you can't break into stores or do anything. He gets mad about it. Yeah, pretty much. You see that every single thing, almost everything that you do. It's difficult raising his affinity levels too. Without becoming a cannibal anyway. And I didn't want to have my character become a cannibal, so it took a long time for me to get his affinity maxed on my real playthrough. Good thing though is about that Fallout 4 is that every time you kill an enemy, the companion's affinity increases by a very tiny amount. Like, extremely tiny, so no matter what, you're gonna end up getting the affinities of a companion maxed out. It's kind of broken that way, honestly. How their affinity goes up for every kill you do. I haven't gotten a chance to play around with Gabe as a companion for very long. I also didn't get to play around with Ada very much either, the DLC companions. I don't really like Gabe all that much, so it's all right. I'm okay. I'm missing out on that one, but oh, where's that grenade? Oh, it's behind me. What about Dog? Dog meat. Dog meat. He's all right. He's okay to have around as a companion. Wish the Minutemen were a bit more tech advanced. You know, believe it or not, the Minutemen... It's kind of weird to think about this, but by the end, by post-game, the Minutemen end up being the strongest out of all the factions. Not by the beginning of the game, but the beginning of the game, the Institute's far surpassing everybody. But by post-game, end-game, then because you can build up like an infinite amount of companions, since you can go ahead and consider every single customized settlement as the Minuteman faction, because it really is, they end up being the strongest faction, because it's like taking on the entire Commonwealth if you go up against the Minutemen. Those guys behind me are kind of a nuisance, because I have to like peek out and then fire once and then go back into cover. Don't you dare kill me. Don't you dare kill me. I've come so far. There we go. Dude, she revived herself. She just got back up. Do you guys see that? She revived herself. I just realized I have infinite bombs. Well, this has now become the new thing. These aren't the very good bombs, though. These bombs don't do as much damage as an actual grenade. But it still causes them to all freak out and run away. And they still get knocked down from the blast. A bit autocratic? I must be reading that wrong. Oh man, these bombs don't even kill unless it's a direct hit. Pipe bombs are garbage, man. Hey, what faction did you guys side with on Fallout 4? On your first playthrough? We'll start with the first playthrough. Oh yeah, these things are... They really aren't doing very much. It only took off half my health and it didn't even stun me. You went with the Minutemen on your first game, okay. I can see that. They're an okay faction to go with, though they are the default if you decide that you want to play as a psychopath. Like, if you want to go on a killing spree and take out everyone, then the Minutemen are always going to be available no matter what. Hey, dude, give me your crossbow. Oh, now I have explosive arrows. I don't need pipe bombs anymore. Awkwardly enough, my first faction was the Railroad, and it was... I had no idea what they were about. Like, I actually didn't know that they were only caring about synths and nothing else. I just liked the idea of having to play as a secret agent. Plus, that comes with this... one of the missions that you do with them gives you one of the best weapons of the game. Like that silent handgun. I forget what its actual name is, but it's one of the best handguns in the game. It's mostly because you don't have to spend as much VAT points using them. Okay, I'm gonna try bolting a little now. There might be enough. Might be enough enemy kills for me to just run for it. Somewhat. She survived a direct hit. Now, she didn't survive the second direct hit. Oh yeah, my first faction, it was the Railroad. But if I went back and played it now, I'd never join the Railroad. Well, I probably would join it just for the gun, and then I'd abandon it. I hope I'm going the right way. Yeah. Now that with all the information that I know, my final faction choice, it would be the Minutemen. It's the Minutemen because I don't like the other factions. I don't really like the Minutemen all that much either, but it's the default choice. Well, the Brotherhood is too racist for me to get along with. And the Institute, well, that's a topic for another day. As for the Railroad, yeah, their system is definitely flawed. How they only want to help Sins and nothing else, and their forces are not really as big as any other force. I think that's 4 maps. I have to go back and check. Anyway, that was a great map. Making me have to actually think and to be able to get through that, so I'm gonna go ahead and give that a like. Didn't look very good cosmetic-wise, but it was very good gameplay-wise. Hey, look! Some people are actually starting to use their... When the Brotherhood of Steel attacked, I had an army waiting for him in the cow. Oh, you turned the Brotherhood of Steel hostile. Go away, internet connection quality message. You are not important. Anyway, yeah, you turned them hostile. Nice. Yeah, it's kind of dumb how they go and attack the castle, and generally, because you're at post-game... I didn't take a look at the modifiers. Sorry about that, guys. Gameplay modifiers. Jump higher, no fall damage, reckless driver. And this is testing. Oh, I've already played this map. I already know what this map's going to be at. Wait, is no fall damage on? No fall damage. Okay. Fall. I already know where the enemy is. I've played this map, and I have it on video already. I don't remember if it's been uploaded yet, though. It should be. Oh, they changed it. They edited this map. This map is different than last time. They've added on more stuff to it now. Because before, there was no zombies out here. It was empty. Well, I'm gonna go see if that enemy is still there. There's only one enemy on this map that has to be killed. Oh, the jump trick doesn't work. Can't jump trick for more speed. Yeah, it's kind of dumb how the Brotherhood of Steel go and attack the castle, because it's post-game, and by post-game, you basically have all the resources to have your defenses way beyond 100. These zombies are just gonna chase me, and that's fine. I just left that there for the zombies. So that's the enemy. And that's it.
Victory.
The time trial is at 15 minutes. I might actually surpass the record this time. Oh, they took their map down and re-uploaded it. How nice. Oh wait, no, that's not correct. That's not true. I didn't rate it last time. Never mind. They may not have actually taken it down. They might have just edited it. No way to know. Doesn't really matter. It still is gonna get a no vote anyway. Vice City Zombies. I played Vice City back in the day. That's the first Grand Theft Auto game I've ever played. You have mods installed in your Fallout game? Nice, man. Did you make sure to turn off Preston's Essential? Did you turn off his Essential status?
Assault.
Vice City Zombies. Oh look, they gave a repair torch.
Hey man, nice day. That doesn't mean what it used to.
Got Vice City Zombies. Let's fire a gun. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to take the car anyway. Let's just take the car. Well, if it's zombies, I'm now unstoppable. I can just run them over and they die. You didn't see me crash into that pool. Grand Theft Auto 2. Is that bird's eye view camera angle? I cannot believe I missed that. How come I hit a street sign but I can't hit this thing? Oh, and I didn't go fast enough, so it's still alive. Yeah, it's Grand Theft Auto 2, one of those bird's eye view camera angles, like the original Grand Theft Auto game. Damn, the chat's not working. Either that or my filters are blocking out GTA. The filters might actually be stopping the GTA sign, just because of how mature that game is. I don't have it set to stop GTA from being censored from the chat, so it might be YouTube themselves that are actually interfering with it. I didn't put YouTube in the filters to stop it. Or GTA, I mean. Bird's eye view, dang. Those games are hard, man, because you die in one hit. It's just instant death the moment you get shot by one of them. Oh look, they're actually gonna make me get out of the car now. Assault rifle. This is probably the gun store. Take it all. Get back in the car because you can't die while you're in the car. Not unless you get hit by behemoth poison. The road's kind of big enough to be able to drive. Oh, that's just an NPC. I stopped thinking that was a zombie. I lost visual contact on my radar of zombies, so I'm thinking that... obviously they're not searching for me, but considering that they're still dying, there must be other NPCs on the map that are attacking them. This map actually looks pretty good scenery-wise. It's just too bad these cars are gonna kill its rating. For anyone who doesn't know, if you have the auto repair perk unlocked, when you go and attack zombies, you're pretty much unstoppable. You're not gonna die. The zombies do 0 damage to the vehicle. The only one that can damage it is the behemoth, and that's only if you run it over. I'd stop and show you, but a time trial's gonna keep me moving here. Alright, I'm gonna go inside the building and check and see if there's anything in here. Oh, there is. Pretty good remake. For sure. Yeah, if these vehicles weren't here, this would be an awesome map. They're just too overpowered for zombie battles. Not unless all the zombies are behemoths, then it's a counter, because every time you run the behemoth over, the vehicle's gonna be destroyed by half. Their HP goes down by half. So... it actually is, it does become possible to die. There's airplanes on the map that I see. I just ran over a behemoth. Say, the auto repair perk, it's just gonna restore the car. I think that zombie's still alive. Oh, there's a helicopter on the map. Okay, that's gonna basically be my vehicle of choice if it has a gun on it. I'm gonna go for that helicopter right now. Okay, unveiling. Does the helicopter have guns? And it does. Aw, man. Creator of this map, if you ever watch this video later, I highly recommend you take off all vehicles. Get rid of all the vehicles on the map just for balancing reasons. Because now that I've found this, or really any vehicle, it becomes nearly impossible to die. These behemoths can still throw poison, but they're very inaccurate. Their throwing ability is slow. I think I might have just killed my own teammate. Oh, he's down there. No wonder I couldn't find it. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot my own teammate. Or not. There. There is a possibility they may have set a building that I have to go inside. And in that case, that will cause me to have to get out of the vehicles. Like that shopping mall that we found, but it was just that one building so far. Oh, there's another building. School has started, and I'm already... okay, I'm not able to read it at the moment. The chat seems to be broken again. Because it's not popping in the actual PlayStation chat. But it is on the YouTube. Oh, that reminds me, I got some great news about the filters. YouTube has decided to start, disabling the comment section of all videos that are meant for kids, you know, kid content. They're gonna disable them on January, and when that happens, I'm actually able to open some of the curse words again. I'm able to reopen them, because it'll be fine. So, you guys will have a little bit more freedom on the words that you're able to speak of once January arrives. That will be when that time comes. I'll read the kid mess or the school message after this, because I can't really stop and read right now. What the hell? You're still alive? Oh, you're a behemoth. 7 minutes to complete this map, and then I probably won't have enough time to do another one unless it's Journey. Oh, well, for the time trial anyway. This map does look very good cosmetic-wise, though. I mean, it looks awesome cosmetic-y. Okay, I'm on a zombie hunt now. I haven't checked this island yet. Oh, wait. Some enemies over here. Actually, yes you will. Those words will be unlocked. I'll have them unlocked for the chat. There are still a few others that I'm gonna have to keep on the filter, but those two words that you just said, Utops, they'll be open. I'm not really sure how they work in terms of demonetizing the whole channel versus demonetizing one video only. I suppose I'll find that out later. I'm just firing a gun hoping I can alert some enemies. The enemy counter keeps changing, but it's staying the same at 41. Like, it just vanishes and then comes back. I know what you were talking about, U-Tops. I know what word you were trying to say. Come on, I gotta find those last enemies. Is this map number 5 or map number 4? Can somebody go back and tell me? Is this map 4 or map 5? Or is this map 6? How many have I completed? Two enemies, and they could be anywhere on this map. No, on my luck, they're probably indoors. I'm gonna go check them all one more time. Just so we can rule this building out. They might also be on that pirate ship over there, too. Okay, let's go upstairs. Nope. Yeah, some guy tried to recreate Vice City, I believe. There's been a few remakes of Vice City that have been uploaded on the Far Cry arcade. Been a few of them. But this is the only one I've ever played, and this one's really good. At least as far as trying to remake it. Of course, they couldn't include all the buildings because, you know, limitations. Apparently with PC, they can do... They probably could, like, remake an entire island of it because they'd have more room to work with. They'd go far past the budget on PC, but... Yeah, this is as good as it gets for a remake. Is this the same creator? I don't know. I don't know, you're gonna have to rewind. Unless my time trial expires. I got 2 minutes to find these last enemies. I can't find them. Oh, please don't tell me the map bugged out. The map might have actually bugged out, because there have been maps that have done that in the past. I've encountered maps where enemies were not on their control zones, and they would walk past the out-of-bounds lines, and the players can't reach them because you know, they're out of bounds. You can't follow them. Huh. I just saw that aggro. One of them's on this bridge. Or under the bridge. Oh, he killed him. That was an NPC. Shoot, it's not looking good. Find that last enemy. Come on. Why is there a waypoint on this building? Aha! God dang it, it's bugged! No! It bugged out! There's more than that many. There's more than 44 enemies. Alright, I'm gonna rewind back and see how many maps I did. 5 maps completed in the time trial. Okay. So that was it. It's the exact same as my previous record. All came down to having to find enemies that I couldn't locate. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this map. And apparently I'm gonna be finishing the map without a helicopter now, because it's now been destroyed. How dare you go out of sight! How dare you, woman! How dare you lie to me and tell me that there's 44 enemies when really there's been 47 so far. Just drop dead now. There.
You win.
Did it. But the record for the time trial stays at 5. And now for the Revengestream. There is 2 maps that I have to play. One of them never made it to YouTube because I ended up expiring the time limit for that one. And the other one was one that did make it to YouTube slightly, but I also expired the time limit on, and it's the one that could potentially be qualified for the 10 best maps list. I'm going to save that one for last. Of course I'm going to save the most important one for last. So the one that did not make it to the air at all is going to be played right now, and it is this one. I had this all filmed and I had it completed, and then I found out that it went over the 30-minute mark. So I didn't save it properly. And that really sucked. As far as this map goes, it's alright. It feels more like a co-op map than anything. There's a lot of wide open areas. There's going to be a lot of stealthing going on for single player. And I have located at least 1 Jacob so far. I don't remember if there's any more Jacobs. And I don't remember if there's any more seeds, but there is definitely 1 Jacob. I came down to like the last enemy, and then I just quit out because I realized that the footage didn't save. Anyway, I'll go with nothing now that I'm not restricted to a time limit. Nothing is the best. You know the rest. If you win with nothing, you are definitely the best. Jacobs and Behemoths are the worst, you said. Behemoths? It all depends on what kind of weapons you have, as whether or not a Behemoth is going to be a problem. Jacobs, yeah, they're annoying as hell because of them being sniper-type enemies. Oh, and their handgun does so much damage. It's ridiculous on how much damage their handgun can do. Behemoths, though, you can generally finish them off with remote bombs, or proximity bombs, or throwing melee weapons at them, or just running them over with a car. But let's assume you don't have the car option for now, because you can do the exact same thing to Jacob. Yeah, just throw a melee weapon at it, it works. It's one of the most random things ever that was discovered. Figuring out that you can throw a melee weapon at a behemoth and it takes a high amount of damage for it. So, this mission has a lot of stealthing that has to be done. And the reason for that is because there's a lot of snipers on the map. They have a few rocketeers on the map though, but nothing overly heavy. Oh, that map. I remember now. It was the one that the creator originally had a certain amount, but then I lost and had to do a revenge stream on it. Then the creator wanted me to do something. I didn't do it. I told them that it's anything goes once the map's out there. So they got mad and raised the enemy counter. And yeah, and after that it was no longer being taken seriously. I remember that, Eric. You were there when we played it. You and I played it, and yeah, It sucked. Well, the having to kill that many enemies, it sucked. Okay, this might actually be my first kill. Oh, no, no, no. No! No! Get away from me. It's too early to be spotted. I need at least one gun before I get spotted. They got heavies and flamethrowers out there, too. Hey, if this angel is a melee weapon, I'll just take that. No, they don't. They're using the hammer. I can't use that. Okay, so I'll just leave the angel alive. I'll put the angel on mark. Oh, and none of these guys are on control zones. None of these enemies are on control zones, so they will chase you endlessly throughout the map. Oh, there's a flamethrower. If I can take out the snipers, I can have them chase me out in the field and separate them. And then I can just take them out one by one and repeat the process over and over again. I can just do it that way. So, this isn't exactly what I had in mind in terms of getting a gun. Oh, and as far as I know, there's no additional bonus weapons you can pick up. There's no pickups. You gotta basically choose a loadout, or you're gonna have no guns at all until you pick up from whatever the enemies drop. Come on, RNG. Get him moving. Can I jump into this window? Yes, I can. Okay, this is a safer spot to wait it out. Oh, look at that! There's a tree growing through the building. I was just standing there on purpose to see if there was any enemies in that area that they could see. Oh, the sniper might find the dead body if I leave it there. I kind of have the ability to take them out, but as long as there's a heavy and a sniper guy, or a few sniper guys alive, it's going to be difficult to start a gunfight right now. I can burn the heavy, but the heavies can actually withstand quite a bit of fire damage. Oh yeah, it's a fantastic building. You know, you're doing some great work when there's nature growing in your building. Oh, and there's a plant growing in it too, and grass. Oh man, I always notice these random things. Hey, the sniper's not there this time. Where'd they go? Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, the sniper is there. So yeah, it is a slow mission at first. It picks up though eventually. Once I have an inventory built up, I'm able to start doing the gunfights. I think one of the enemies just RNG'd themselves over here. And if that's the case, I have another gun, or at least more ammo. And eventually, I'm gonna start leading the enemies out in that gigantic field. There's nothing out there, by the way. It's an empty field. This map has ups and downs, and the downside is that the creator left most of the field wide open. This base is pretty much as good as it's gonna get. The upside is, though, is that the map is actually quite difficult to play if you're going guns blazing. Especially for me, since I chose an empty loadout with no medkits, and there's no medkits to pick up on the map. Once my armor's gone, it's gone for good. I gotta wait for this guy to RNG himself somewhere else. Or to walk over here, then I can just take him out. Oh, look at that! He's gonna actually let me kill him. Oh, maybe not. Oh, that's the angel. The angel can see me. That won't do anything. ammo is mine. Still doesn't get rid of the snipers up there, though. So this map does have a part of the mission that has like a castle. There's like a custom-made castle that was built, and it's somewhere up ahead. And that's where Jacob's gonna be waiting for me. He's not on the map yet. He's in the later waves, but he will be there. Oh, there's a sniper. Okay. That's one of the few snipers on this map. If I can just get rid of him, I can actually start the gunfighting. Oh, they found the dead body.
That's not good.
They found the body.
I'm looking for the killer.
Oh, fantastic. He didn't run to the body. He just decided to alert everyone immediately instead.
All that screwing around.
Of course, I'm being sarcastic when saying that. Oh, come on! Don't care. Got a body. I got the sniper. The girl just survived a headshot. There's the heavy gunner. Okay, good enough. I took out one of the snipers. There's still another sniper on the map. It's okay. Let the sniper do their work. I'll lose them eventually. Definitely lost them now. Assassin's Creed Origins. I don't think I've ever played that game. There's so many Assassin's Creed games that I've lost track of them by now. Okay, the one that sees me is probably a sniper. Oh, they're driving this way. They're coming here. They won't be making it across this water. Not in a vehicle, anyway. I have played Fallout New Vegas. I haven't played an unbroken one, though. I've always had to deal with the console version, and then it's terrible. Because the game will crash after 3 hours of play once you've put in 20 hours into the game. That's right. Come to me, pretties. You want to make your way over here. They'll come here, search for me. They will search, and I will be long gone. And now you guys have to sit there for about 2 minutes as I run around the field. Because I'm doing a little bit of a confusion tactic. I'm luring the enemies away from their base. And then I can just start picking them off one by one. Anyway, in terms of the Fallout games, I'd have to say New Vegas has the best story. Just if we're including like your decision branching and decision making, New Vegas has the best story. If we're not including that, then I'm still gonna give it to New Vegas. Just the idea of the Caesar's Legion just makes it more impactful. As far as gameplay wise, Fallout 4, hands down. Much more improved combat mechanics. And you can actually use pistols in that game. They're not weaklings. They're not weak little guns like they are in the other ones. Although apparently New Vegas, there are a few pistols that do really good. But Fallout 3, no, the pistols, you can't even use those. They're too... Their DPS is just not worth it. Here's an interesting question that some people have tried to debate. The main character of Fallout 3, their name is... People just call him the Lone Wanderer. The main character of New Vegas, people just call him the Courier. And the main character of Fallout 4, they just call them the Survivor. I suppose you could separate the two characters in Fallout 4 because it's confirmed that there's a male and female. If you were to put the characters all together in a battle royale or have them face each other, who do you think would win? That has been in debate for quite a bit of time. If you had the Lone Wanderer versus the Courier versus the Sole Survivor, who's going to end up winning in a fight? Yeah, there's been people that have been doing a lot of arguments on that. There's been some ups for some and others for down. What I think is, one thing I do agree on with everyone is the Lone Wanderer doesn't stand a chance. They got no idea of what's out there in the waste, and they have no combat experience prior to going out in the waste. So they're likely gonna get slaughtered, no matter how you look at it. So it really just comes down to the Sole Survivor versus the Courier. And my question on that one to people that are trying to do a versus is the level cap involved? Are we looking at this through gameplay mechanics or just storyline only? If it's storyline only, the Courier's going to win, in my opinion, just because they've experienced a lot more and have a lot more combat. But if we're going by gameplay mechanics, the Sole Survivor wins because infinite HP. Every time they level up, while the Courier is stuck at level 20 or 40 or 50. So that's basically how I feel about it. If it's gameplay, Sole Survivor wins. Infinite HP, that's why. But otherwise, the Courier is going to win. They just have a lot more experience with the Wasteland and battling and everything all together. Oh, hello, sir. I hope you didn't alert all the other guys that are out in the field. I'm just going to wait it out here. Hopefully they come to me. Oh, it's an angel. That guy, I believe, is on a control zone. The only way I can kill it is if I alert the angels. Okay, angels, you can come to me. I can just headshot you too. Where is he? Oh, he ran off. God dang it. What the hell? There we go. That heavy gunner is still running around out there on the map. Let them see me. Let them see me. Although I believe it's just another angel that's looking at me. There's like a few angels on this map. Okay, now I finally see the message. I mean, the only thing the Lone Wanderer did was kill some Enclave soldiers, super mutants, and ghouls. Yeah, and for the most part, he had help doing so. Remember Fox? Remember his dad? Or her dad? I'm not really sure if they're male or female, like canon-wise. Yeah, for the most part, the Lone Wanderer had help when they were doing battles. Gotta admit, though, the Brotherhood of Steel was at its best when Fallout 3 was playing. They are at their best. Or at least so it feels. It feels like that they're more in control there. Though with that being said, I don't know what they're like in Fallout 1 or Fallout 2. I've never played those two games, and I never will unless they come to the PlayStation. It looks like I won't have to deal with the heavy gunner for a while. But the enemies have now started to spawn around this castle, so I'm gonna go to the castle. Oh look, I got a new weapon. I'm gonna get a shotgun soon. That dude got shot in the head and he's still alive. Sniper. Sniper. And he survived that fire too. That dude just survived another headshot. Yeah, they only seem to care about harvesting technology, or at least the original Brotherhood of Steel anyway. That was their original goal. Okay, I'm kind of surrounded. I pinned myself down. This was unintentional and not part of the strategy. I may have to just wait it out until the sniper loses me. Oh, it's not even hitting him. I'm gonna have to wait it out. I remember that the Brotherhood of Steel on Fallout 3, they weren't as racist. They were still kind of racist, but not as much. Although they had kind of good reason to be, because considering every single super mutant was trying to kill them. It's amazing that most of the NPCs don't try to attack Fox, even when you have him as a companion.
I'm good enough. I'm strong enough, and people fear me.
Ah, yeah, Eden. Ugh. Annoying dude that guy is. Let's take the risk and run in. Because it's kind of boring sitting there, and I'm gonna run out of ammo very soon. I think Fallout 3 still has a really good charm to it as far as gameplay goes, because it feels like it has the most horror out of any of the Fallout games. Because literally when you step outside, everything's trying to kill you. And everything's all monsters and pretty much. It's a very rare chance that the player is gonna just find Megaton. Oftentimes you end up going a different direction and don't end up finding the town. At least I'm saying that as a new player's perspective. So, when you step outside, everything's trying to kill you. It's quite horrifying, too. You barely have any weapons to work with. All you have is like a baseball bat and a BB gun. Even when you do get all those weapons, hearing those the ambient sounds while you're in the tunnels, it's freaky, man. Oh, I fell down a hole. Hey, look, there's Jacob. I just did a headshot on Jacob and he survived. Oh, those are all angels. Okay, so Jacob's not alone. He's got two other guys with him. I didn't want to jump down that or fall up there. I wanted to go down. So where's the two enemies that are with him?
I lost the target. Look alive. Find them. Check around the building. I'm coming for you, buddy. No use hiding. Fuck me. Forget that. No.
3 headshots and still standing. 4 headshots.
Murder that coward. Mow him down.
Oh, I was hoping they'd come closer. Out of all my Fallout games, which one's my favorite to play, it's New Vegas is last in line because it keeps crashing on me. But if I played an unbroken version, that probably I definitely would enjoy it a lot more. I'd have to give it to Fallout 4. It's just because I like the idea of being able to build your own towns. It's also the game that crashes less often out of all of them.
You really think you can stop
Okay,
us?
let's do this, Jacob. Don't let me get close enough. I will assault rifle you. Oh, I win. There we go, Jacob gone. And I can't use any of his weapons. His weapons have already bugged out. What if I pick up the body and then place it over here? Can I finally pick up the guns? No, the guns just disappear. Wait, no, there's the handgun. I can't pick up the handgun. Come on. Ugh. That's torture. Now, even though these guys are all in control zones, they don't know how to work with this castle, so they're not going to follow in. I'm pretty safe around here. Although they could spawn behind me. There are supposed to be more in this building later on. No, I'm not going to be able to hit them. Oh, dang, one of them sees me. Okay, let's do this. I can't believe I missed that shot. Got him, finally. Mission's half done. That heavy gunner's still roaming around out there somewhere. Looks like my mission and getting him lost on the map was successful.
I'm gonna flush him out.
But now I still have to handle these guys with the limited ammo that I got. Alright, Fallout New Vegas. If you've completed the game before, what is your first playthrough's ending? Which faction did you side with in the end?
I got your number, man.
I'm still trying to figure out where that sniper is.
They're in the building. You suck.
The sniper is in an unmarked location, I think. They're like up there somewhere.
Big man, too afraid to fight me? You're the worst.
Oh yeah, one of the things that caused my video to go over the time limit and prevent this from getting aired, you can get stuck on this. It took me 10 minutes to get out of that. And it is possible to get out, but it's difficult, and I'm not going in there again, but yeah. I got stuck in that little corner piece. I was so mad.
I'm gonna find you.
Appears that some of the enemies have stopped looking for me.
You can't hide from me.
Okay, well I can get rid of this person right now, but then I'm gonna have to run back to the sniper person. Oh, maybe not. The sniper dude has decided to do their own thing. I want the sniper guy, or gal, whoever has that sniper rifle. Mr. House establishes new order, huh?
You're nothing special.
Mr. House, oh man. There's a guy with faults. He doesn't want to expand his region or do anything that would actually promote New Vegas. He just wants to stay in the old times. Well, the factions that I remember that you can choose are the NCR, Caesar's Legion, Mr. House, or Independent New Vegas, which is basically you being a psychopath doing whatever you want. Apparently the canon ending is the NCR, though I could be wrong on that. And if you choose any faction that doesn't involve Mr. House, they're gonna make you kill Mr. House. Every single faction's gonna make the player kill Mr. House if they don't side with them. Oh, hello. You just spawned right behind me. Nice. Oh, there's a sniper out there again. That's not so nice. That's annoying. Because I have no idea where they are. Oh, they know where I am, though. The NCR ending being kind of cliche, yeah. Personally, I think that the NCR is kind of like their own Raiders faction. They're making their own rules, but then again, it is a wasteland. There are no rules. But they are the closest ones to try and establish order. The one that I sided with, I went with independent. I just didn't want to side with any of the factions, so I went for the independent New Vegas. And oh man, I didn't think the final battle was going to be that tough. If you don't have your speech at 100, that final mission becomes really difficult. Huh. Oh, that's an angel, no wonder. Oh, the sniper! You've revealed yourself! Thank you, sniper. Go ahead and see me, angels. You don't do anything. Created a mental-looking guy and destroyed all life in the wasteland. Ah! Did you ever do your hardcore playthrough? The one that you have to eat, sleep, and drink? Did you ever do your playthrough on that? Oh, look at that. Another plant growing through the floor. The hardcore playthrough of that, playing with that, it does kind of take away a little bit of the fun. Not that much. It really all depends on your difficulty. It's a nuisance though if you want to just go in guns blazing and do gunfights. Or if you're just there to enjoy the story. I have done my hardcore playthrough. And oh man, yeah, I had no choice but to take the 100 speech just to make that final mission much easier. I think that one I actually did choose a faction just to get it over with. At some point, if I ever get free time, I want to go back to New Vegas and put it on hardcore, very hard difficulty. And I have to end the game with every faction as vilified. Oh, not only the factions, but the towns. I'm not sure how to go about that, though. Because there's... I'm not really sure how to kill off as many people as possible. Well, not that. It's more like I only want to kill bare minimum while still getting the vilified status. So I'm not really sure how much of a grind that's going to be trying to pickpocket, steal from people, assault them. I don't think assaulting actually gets you infamy. I know that stealing and pickpocketing does. Assault doesn't, but murder... Or assault might not, but murder does, obviously. Murder gives you the most infamy. Yeah, that angel, I'll just leave him alive. Let him stick around. So again, this is more like a co-op mission that I'm playing. It's kind of more meant for two-player. And that's why I'm kind of taking things slow, because there's a lot of danger out here. I did take out the heavy gunner, so that's good, and I did take out Jacob. So a lot of the threats have been toned down. Okay, let's make some noise. There, I made some noise. Let's get some people alerted. I've been spotted. You guys better come to me. I tried hardcore, found it annoying. Yeah, it is annoying, especially if you're doing it on console, because console the hardcore mode is broken. After a certain point of the game, your sleep and drinking thing, it'll never reset to 0. Like, it'll be stuck at like 52 or 100 or something like that. It'll just break, and then you're permanently stuck with a 900 meter the entire game. Also, yeah, with hardcore mode, you're constantly having to run back to the water tap of Good Springs, because it's like one of the only few places that gives you free water. There is a place in Freeside, the town or that city, that gives you free water, but you have to turn the enemy or turn a faction hostile to do it. Otherwise, you got to pay caps every time. Oh man, the Cazador. They are game enders, even without hardcore mode. My god, their damage. They will just eat through your stim packs if you don't have the big, I think it's the Big Mountains DLC. If you don't have that installed, they're gonna destroy all your stim packs while you try to stay alive. The Cazadors have become a meme? Really? How come I haven't heard of this? Oh boy, shooting torture. Let's take up this vehicle. Let's take out this vehicle, because I don't want them using their turrets on me. And they're all hiding behind trees. Oh, I got a headshot on them. Nice. Yeah, they're so freaking dangerous, those Cazadors. My first encounter with them, the very first time, way back then, when I was a sprout in that game, yeah, I tried to go for New Vegas right away. Didn't work out so well. The Cazadors just destroyed me. Oh, there's another heavy gunner on the field. I don't know if anyone saw that. See if I can mark them. It doesn't appear they're going to come inside the building. I guess these ones do have control zones, or the building's not set correctly. Let's try and get rid of their helmet. I got plenty of handgun ammo to take your helmet off. That's not a handgun. Here, I'll just use this to take their helmet off. There we go. Oh, that's way too bright. That hurt my eyes. My first encounter was with Death Claws in the Quarry Junction. Oh, you probably died then if you just did anything with the Death Claws. I just ran out because I needed ammo. Oh, they've started spawning again. They've now actually gone spawn in the castle now. So I'm gonna have to turn around and go back to that castle soon. Death Claws early game was a pain, yeah. I can see them killing you if you didn't turn down the difficulty. Oh, there must be an enemy up there. Hello. Goodbye. That was quick. I did play Fallout New Vegas like closer to day one. It was the time when the powder gangers were immediately hostile in everybody, and apparently it was because of a bug. They're not supposed to be hostile right away, unless unless you've become vilified or negative reputation. My very first encounter with Caesar's Legion was their assassins coming after me, all because I did a quest to help the NCR. And I was trying to think of what the hell's going on here. Who are you guys? I'd never heard of the Legion before. And the assassins came after me because I did a positive quest. Or I did a quest for the NCR. They didn't like that. And then my second encounter with the Legion was definitely that town dying. You know, everyone dead, just one person alive, well, 2 people alive. It's that guy with the broken legs. I forget the name of the town. I want to say Prim, but I could be wrong. Novak. No, it's not Novak. Dang, I don't remember the name of the town. 50 feral ghouls in the strip. Big. Okay, the feral ghouls are gonna win no matter what. They'll win the fight. That's just too many ghouls. So there are still guys out in the field. There might have been a stray angel too. And I'll go handle the guys in the castle first, and then we'll start running around the field. After I saw that town get annihilated in New Vegas by the Legion, that's when I knew that they were going to be the main antagonist of the game. And they pretty much are the antagonists of the game, unless you side with them. Then they're protagonists only by definition. This mission went a lot more smoothly than when I had to do this on film, because I died a few times trying to figure out how this map was working. To figure out, well, what I was supposed to do on this map. Hey, Smooth Skin! Which apparently didn't appear on the PlayStation chat for some reason. Almost done this mission. 3 enemies left. Oh, I fell down again. I didn't see that hole. They fired a fire arrow at me. Now I'm on fire. Almost done. I'm not really sure if ghouls can reproduce. It's not really something I ever thought about. I mean, why would you? Unless for some reason that you were romancing that ghoul from Fallout 4, I forget his name. That's the one that's addicted to drugs. The mayor of some town. Yeah, I never thought about whether or not ghouls can reproduce themselves. If they can't, then they can always just use radiation. Hancock! That's his name. Right, that is his name. Right. Well, it wouldn't surprise me if they lost their ability to reproduce. I doubt the woman would be able to handle that birth giving, considering that it's gotten a lot more fragile. Done. Mission complete. Revenge obtained. Only one map left, and this is the big one. This is the one that has met the value for horror, but has not yet received the nomination. They agreed, the creator got messaged about it. They've agreed to not modify their map or change their map in any way, and then we're gonna find out. I don't know if they're actually watching on the stream, though. I don't think that they are. I know that Eric's here, and so is Utops, and possibly Mr. Guy, because he was the last person other than those two that I saw message. History and Games might be here, but I think that they might have left to go see those memes that they were talking about. I'm gonna keep it on this. I need to check, make sure it's the same one. The information does look the same, but I'm gonna double check. Man, I've been uploading so many videos to the point where it burnt out my audience because the views went way down. I don't think people expected me to do this many videos in a short amount of time. Even I didn't think I was going to be putting up 5 in one day. Until it happened. You just heard myself talk in another voice because I was clicking on the video. Info's still the same. It's still good. Okay, guys, here we go. Now, they don't have Archnid enemies in here, but they do have a Lost on Mars weapon, so they did get negative value for that, or they did lose value for that, but they still have enough positive value to remain qualified in terms of that, well, that horror part qualification. There is a lot of DMZ spawn capsules. In fact, every single bounty target is them. It's quite annoying. You have to balance your ammo at first, but once you get a hold of that Lost on Mars weapon, you can go crazy. It's just one loadout, and that's all it comes with. There's no med kits. This is all you get. You gotta find all your weapons on the map, and almost the entire mission is gonna be a custom building, which is pretty sweet. Yes, I know where the Lost on Mars weapon is, and I am now questioning how I got all this ammo for a gun that I didn't even have before. I didn't pick up that much ammo. How do I have 255 bullets of assault rifle? Hello, zombie. Goodbye, zombie. Now, it's a little strange to hear this, but I'm actually not going for the Lost on Mars weapon right away. I will eventually go for it, but I'm actually traveling in a different direction. And right now, it's going to be a whole lot of zombie battles. And these zombies, they can't come through this door. They can accidentally glitch themselves through the door, though. And if that happens, then they're free to roam around. They've broken out of their control zone. They've rebelled against the creator's wishes, so to speak. But otherwise, they're stuck there. Now, every single bounty target is one of these DMZ spawn capsules. Every single one. Later on, you get a flamethrower to be able to help you destroy them a little bit quicker, but other than that, you're stuck to rely on the Lost on Mars weapon at a certain point. Last time I just kind of put them at low or in the video I was, before it didn't make it to YouTube, I was just putting these at low damage or low HP, and then I'd come back later and finish them off. Because I didn't want to overshoot my ammo, but at this time I'm just going to destroy them all now that I know what's up ahead. It's gone. Traveling. Everything's gonna start feeling like a deja vu in a short while. And that's because it is. It's like a copy-paste of 3 or 4 different rooms. and concepts. Oh, and the capsules don't work correctly. I should also mention that. The capsules don't work as in... It's not infinite zombies. None of the capsules have been set correctly. They're all just, well, their own thing. When was the map created? Which I now just noticed. There you go. And that's the only question I got. Something else about Call of Duty, but... yeah. Now, they didn't give any points for dark areas of the map, because there wasn't any dark areas. They did so by using the zombies, though. They only got half value for the zombies, plus there are other enemies in this map that are not just zombies, and I'll keep that a secret until later. You'll see. You'll see when the time comes. I forget if this stuff comes back, or if it's just a one-time deal. Okay, it's just a one-time deal. There's another handgun that's here. Well, it's the standard handgun. I'm gonna use this gun because I'm used to it by now. More zombies. They're on control zones, so it's kind of abusable. I kind of wish that they weren't on control zones because then they'd actually be a danger. Oh, that one broke free. That one broke free too. Okay, these ones are not on control zones then. The other ones were, but I guess these ones are not. It does get repetitive having to destroy these capsules. But there's also not enough danger either for it to feel like a good co-op map. Though I suppose it could be, because you could just send a player in one direction and have another player go in the other direction. But even still, that's going to cramp some of the spawns. Because you know you can only have a certain amount of enemies on the field at once. They're not all grouped together enough, so... it feels more like a single-player map than it does a co-op. I don't really have to worry about my ammo counter all that much. Because once I have ammo troubles, then I'll just start running towards the Lost on Mars weapon. I'm going in the opposite way of them, though. Oh, I forgot about this. This capsule here. Yes, it's a target, and it has to be destroyed. Yeah, the creator did lose points for making the DMZ capsules a target, but they only lost the value one time. Like I said, you only need a +3, and then after that, it doesn't matter. I'll post the values in the comment section after the stream. That way people that watch this as a video later know what I'm talking about. I'll double post it. But if anyone wants to know what I'm talking about in terms of value, you're gonna have to go to that Map Monk Season video is coming, or Map Monk Season is coming video, just to take a look. Damn, you got blocked. Oh yeah, there's one more thing you guys should know. Getting rank 1 or getting number 1 might actually be extremely difficult because there is a small chance that one of the former rank 1s is going to be participating in it. They are the former Horror King. Well, they still are the Horror King, really. It's Saboteur. They caught wind of this, and I found out that their title, being a Horror King, is in trouble. So they might actually participate. I've seen them every now and then on my feed saying that they're creating a map, so... and they haven't been doing that lately, like, not before September. So, getting number 1 might be really tough this time. Well, it was always going to be tough no matter what, but knowing that that they might enter, that's going to take things to a whole new level. I suppose we'll know if we see a map request by them later on. Well, ran out of ammo for that. Surprised I haven't encountered the flamethrower yet. Might have ran by it and not realized it, too. Oh, now I got an SMG. Hey, no, get the SMG back. SMG. Oh, okay, yeah, I don't need the assault rifle anymore. Actually, I've got a better idea. Give me the assault rifle back. Let's spend all of the ammo on this assault rifle. No! No! Damn it! It's gonna auto-reload! There we go. Okay, I've spent all the ammo. I'm just gonna leave it. I'll never pick up that assault rifle again. I'll do the same thing with this handgun, too. Spend all the ammo on this handgun, then drop it. Do you also feel like Need for Speed series is the last good Need for Speed game that I played was called Most Wanted. That was the good one. There's also a game called Need for Speed High Stakes, which is only for PC that I played, and that one was good. But other than that, Most Wanted was the real deal. That's the only good one that I played. I did play the one for PS3. I forget what it's called, but it sucked. Well, it wasn't bad, but once you reach post-game, it starts becoming a chore. Because you have no real way of getting your money back up, so if you lose your cars, you're basically going to get a game over. So, what am I doing here? Well, I'm trying to see if I can find that flamethrower. Or at least another gun. Well, I've just swapped out my... I'm going to be swapping out the SMG very soon now. Because that SMG there is definitely a better version than this. At least as far as accuracy goes. The Behemoth has now noticed me. Okay, I'll swap it out now. They're on a control zone, they won't leave their room. They aren't gonna follow me. Ah, I forget the name of the PS3 version of the Need for Speed game. I suppose there's like 2 or 3 of them, but the one I played had like a night city of some kind. Where's that submachine gun that we found? There it is. Okay. Swapping it out. And now I'm gonna stick with this machine gun, this submachine, until I get the Nerve Reaper. No, that's not the one. That isn't the one. There's another one. I have it here. It's like on my shelf. I'd have to stand up and go get it though, just to know what the name is. If anyone's wondering, I am manipulating the Behemoth so that they can't actually do anything else. I'm just watching its attack patterns and then getting away, because it's really easy to get away from that attack. And now it's done. I don't ever have to deal with that guy again. We could just move on with our day. Still haven't found that flamethrower yet. And there's another one-hit kill rifle weapon. I don't get to use this for very long, though. Eventually, I'm gonna have to just dump it. The HP sounds somewhat accurate. That does sound like it could be it. You know, you can keep that LMG. That's a dead end. Actually, this is where one of the finish lines is. This is where one of the finish lines will end up spawning. So, gotta come back for this later. Now I gotta backtrack. I went this way on purpose, though, because no matter what, you're gonna have to backtrack through the map anyway. Plus, all the guns were here. All the weapons were here. I didn't go for the Nerve Reaper because it's heavily guarded by a lot of enemies. They're not zombies either. You need some actual firepower from something before you can go for that Nerve Reaper. The run, it does sound very familiar. Okay, you got me curious. I'm gonna go get it and see. I'll let you know in a moment. Okay, I know the name of the game now. I know what it's called. Need for Speed Undercover. That's the one. That's the one I played for PS3. The game was okay until you beat the whole thing. Then you can't really gather any money anymore to build up a car collection, and it kind of sucks. No, Most Wanted has that same issue. It does have that issue where once you complete the game, you got nothing left to do. But at least they have that optional mission or objective where you have to get like a million rep or cause a million. I don't know if anyone remembers that objective. It might be 10 million. I could be wrong, but it's really difficult because how long that you have to drive around and how you have to keep the cops on you in that game, and getting arrested basically ends it. Okay, we're coming up to a new section now. It's going to start looking a little different. But I now have a weapon that pretty much counters a lot of things. There's the new enemies that I was telling you about.
Locate the threat!
And they're no problem now that I have this sniper rifle. Although if I'd gone in here without anything, I would have only had the handgun to fight all these enemies, and it would have been a chore. Oh, that guy that fell in the pool, I guess that was the flamethrower. I used the flamethrower to destroy most of the capsules last time. I don't have it. Oh yeah, falling down in that water is death. I've already tested it offline. Well, kind of offline. Yeah, the water kills you. The water guaranteed murders you. Now, I have to try and remember where that Lost on Mars weapon is. It's not this direction. I'm going after it now. Accidentally released a zombie DLC on early it was an accident? Dang, I did not know that. I didn't know. Oh yeah, that's a fake door. I forget where the Nerve Reaper is. All I know is that it's somewhere upstairs now. And I forget if that's a fake door too. Oh no, it's a real door. Armor and body armor and all that stuff. A grenade launcher, which isn't going to help me. A shovel launcher, which definitely will not help me. The Nerve Reaper is somewhere located upstairs. I just don't remember exactly where. Alright, do I have Molotovs? No, I don't. Okay. I got no way to do damage over time to those generators then. One lonely little soldier dude. Playing around in this room. It's a hostel too, by the way. Pipe bomb. Oh, well. I was hoping I can get through this room without alerting him. There we go! The Nerve Reaper. The gun that ends everything, pretty much. The stealth is over. And now we'll see. We'll watch and see how much damage this does to a behemoth without shooting their weak spot. Oh, it doesn't even stun them. It doesn't stun them. I'm not gonna shoot their weak spot. I'm just gonna shoot their body. It's gonna overheat. Damn. Well, it still took it. They were able to take more damage than I thought they would. Oh, I overheated it. So most of my other guns now have become irrelevant with the Nerve Reaper on here. This is the only Lost on Mars weapon I've been able to locate. There might be more, considering that there's so many secret guns on this map. I need to double check something before we get going. That confused me a little bit there. Okay, so this is the fake door, isn't it? Yep. There's nothing left upstairs. I can go downstairs now. So, there is random zombie there. There is one thing that is definitely going to negatively impact this map, and I'll head to it right now. Not these enemies. This room is actually pretty cool. I do question why the floor hasn't really been edited. It's just been left as like a preset floor. It's kind of weird that we're walking on the ground and yet it's like a big office building. You know what I mean? There's no solid ground here. That is a little weird, but it's not the worst thing in the world. I'm just gonna blow the doors off. Just blow them off. Okay, this is the water that gives instant death. I came from over there and entered in that building to get, to basically encounter the Nerve Reaper before going upstairs, of course, or after going upstairs. Okay, this here, this obviously was a mistake. I don't think the creator intended to have this, or maybe they forgot about this. They forgot to fill in this part. Anyway, this is outside of the map. I managed to get out of the map, but even though you can get outside, there's really not much you can do from out here. There isn't really any way for you to win while you're out here, so you're gonna have to eventually go back in the map. But it does show you where all the DMZ spawn capsules are gonna be. So that's not what's gonna hinder the rating, though. It's something else, something that's a lot worse. And that thing is over here that I found the other time, and I haven't really tested, and I'm not going to test it. Not right now, anyway. And that's this. Possible chance of soft lock. You might get down there and be unable to get out. So that could end up stopping the nomination. Just one soft lock is good enough to stop the nomination. Just one. So be careful when you're designing your map. And the whole reason for that, for anybody that's wondering, most of you already know this, but for anyone that's wondering why it's good enough, is because this and this. The report button. That's why it's good enough. Anyway, with that in mind, we can continue now. I'm going to see if I can find that... Oh no. Well, I'll go back into the map. We'll just play it normally now. I'll go back into the map, and we'll just play it. Nice long run. Oh, I have to go back anyway because of that capsule, the DMZ spawn capsule there. At least the creator was generous enough to give all the ammo to be able to destroy these capsules. It would have probably been a grind fest if the zombies were infinitely spawning from those capsules too. But that might have been a mistake on their end. They might have wanted to have infinite spawning zombies. I haven't asked them about it. They might have wanted it, though, and just didn't set it correctly. There's an AK-47. Oh, it's on the other side. Okay. Well, there is an AK-47 in one of the office buildings. It's probably on the mirror side and, like, over there. But, obviously, I don't need that anymore. Now that I have a Nerf Reaper. Players might find it valuable until they get a hold of the Nerf Reaper. Okay. It's on the mission right now to search for that other spawn capsule. Well, I might as well show up this office anyway since we're going this direction. So this is the one with the AK-47 that I mentioned. Oh, no, maybe not. Damn, I thought it was an AK-47. Apparently it's just one of these guns. See if I can get it on the screen so I can tell you guys, or show you guys it. Come on, pick it up! Okay, so it's actually this gun. I thought it was an AK-47. My bad, guys. There. Handgun fixed. Although I don't really intend to use it now. Let's go get to this last capsule, and then be gone. Finish this mission. I'm still determining whether or not it's going to get a nomination. And if it does, I still can't tell you guys because it's confidential information. Only the creators themselves know whether or not their map got a nomination. The public does not know until the video comes out. The creator is able to tell their friends if they got the nom, though. That's up to them if they want to tell them. If they want to start telling anybody or their friends or anything. But otherwise, I'm not going to say anything. Oh, I think I might have to go upstairs. I might have missed a capsule upstairs. And that room has nothing in it. I might have missed a capsule somewhere upstairs. Because we saw the glowy light there. It's strange though, I thought I got them all up here. Yeah, I got that one. I got that one. I'm gonna grind to the right. I'm betraying the Beyonce way by going right instead of left. I need to go soon. I'm pretty tired, says Eric. No worries there. This is the last map of the stream anyway. Alright, fake door. Dang, where is that capsule? I remember there was one capsule that I ended up burning through the wall. Oh, that's where I came up. Okay, it's not upstairs then. I have no idea where this capsule is. Okay, screw it. I'm just gonna go on with it and hopefully it'll be good enough. I'll just move on with the mission. Right, so room full of zombies. They're there to be annoyances. You don't really have to kill them because they stop following you at a certain point. You come to this teleporter here, and you warp in, and you have to leave the same way you came in, and of course, once you do that, you can't come back here. This soft lock, though, is kind of excusable. It is a little bit. It's more excusable than the other one, where the player gets trapped in a hole. It's kind of made clear that you were supposed to be here destroying everything. Especially when you've been doing nothing but destroying DMZ capsules the entire game. Alright, I forget if no fall damage is on. Oh, it is. Okay. This is pain wall. This is a pain wall that will just constantly hurt the player. It only ticks like once every 3 seconds or so. If you jump every time, though, you're gonna always get hit by the pain wall. That's why I'm not doing full advantage of the jump trick yet. Not yet. Beyonce, I don't even know if she plays video games, to be honest. That would be something, though. To learn that her left song has become a meme, although I think it already is a meme out there. Getting very close. It's just destroy these capsules and nothing else. I kind of wish I'd gotten the flamethrower. It would have made this a little bit easier. There's no threats out here, by the way. It's just these spawn capsules. Oh, I have no parachute. Oh yeah, this is forced damage every time you want to come here. Guaranteed to complete this map unless you're going to take advantage of that out-of-bounds thing that I found and showed you guys. You're going to have to take damage just to get reach these capsules, if you ever do play this map. Although, I suppose people will play this map if it does get in the 10 best maps list, or even just appear as a nomination. I still haven't made the decision yet. And once I do, I still can't tell you guys. Anyway, that's that capsule. I have to go back in the mission, go back in the map and try and figure out where that last capsule is. See, every time I jump, it takes damage. Now you can see why I wasn't jumping all the time. It ticks like once every 3 or 4 seconds or so. So only one capsule left. Once the capsule's been destroyed, the mission has been won. I may have to go back outside of the map just to figure out where the capsule is again. So, you gotta take the same teleporter back, and once you've taken it back, it becomes unworkable. You won't be able to use it anymore. And the zombies are here waiting for you, if you didn't kill them. But they don't follow you, so I'm just gonna leave them behind. Just gonna bolt through. And that door right there just leads you back down there. Otherwise it's just a dead end, so it's not gonna go anywhere. Okay, gotta find that last capsule. That's the same upstairs that I went to. We've already ruled that option out. Oh, I see some smoke here. This might be it. Aha, found it. And there we go. All of them are dead. Now I have to go between one of the 2 finish lines. There's a gate A and a gate B. I can choose between, or any player can choose. Do not go outside of the map. It will not help you. You have to be in the map to actually finish the map. Obviously. Once I get past this death pit, I've pretty much won because there's nothing else that can kill me at that point. There. That's it. There's no more additional enemies. If there was, they are being blocked by the zombies way back in that room that I didn't kill. I can now just finish the map. And there you go, that's the map. My impressions on this map, it's okay-ish. I like how there's a lot of secret weapons on the map for sure. It is kind of annoying though having to destroy all them capsules. And it's being able to bolt through that zombie room earlier, or that you saw, that is kind of a downer. But there's not really much way you can fix that. So the game becomes a little bit less threatening eventually. Oh, and the Lost on Mars weapon makes everything way too overpowered. Or it just makes your character too overpowered. I can kind of be okay with this one, even though this one has too much ammo. But, actually no, if the Lost on Mars weapon didn't exist, I'd be wondering why this is here. So, there you go. Anyway, map's okay. Too many capsules to destroy, though. I think the best part of the map, though, was it was a custom-made building. I'm gonna give it a salute for that custom building, because that looked like it took a while to build, even though it wasn't really fully detailed. It looked like it took a long time to build. Okay. So that's the end of the revenge stream. Talking about tomorrow, I have no idea when I'm going to start that stream, but I'm going to do a makeup stream, because I'm not going to be able to film anymore today. Basically, tomorrow's stream is just the cover maps that I missed today, and a few maps that will possibly be uploaded tomorrow. And then everything's just back to business as usual, with the live stream happening on Friday for Arcade Hero Challenge Solo Extreme. I apologize to anybody that wanted to play co-op today. This Hurricane Dorian, it's kind of screwed up everything. But everything will be back to normal very soon. And hopefully we can do some co-op next week. Hopefully I'll be able to start that. Anyway, guys. It looks like the power is still on, so everything's gonna be okay. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'll see you possibly tomorrow. If not, I'll see you next time. Time for me to go back to work on the yard. Goodbye!